Okay, starting on the screen because it's wanting to be a complete jerk. I think I crashed my OBS earlier. Plus, I had to go rooting around Dolphin settings in order to figure out how to get the damn thing to work. Because if you try to start this without enabling a setting, uh, you just can't. But the problem is it tells you how to fix the problem. Okay, that's nice. It uses an outdated name for the app. It says, go into game config, after going into properties of the disk, and enable speed up disk transfer rate. That's not an option anymore. I had to disable emulated game speed. Thank God Dolphin gives you, like, stuff when you hover over it. After rescuing Hokage Frey, something happened. This is Gmod, really. One day, the president called our captain for a meeting. Olimar, I'm so glad you made it. You see, we have a problem. Well, to put it simply, we're broke again. Yep. Those aliens who sold all the treasure to changed their mind on me. The boss barged in, demanded I pay him back. Yeah. I think they dumped many of the treasure back on that planet. So you need to go back there and collect another 10,000. What about the 100? Our debt? Oh, yeah. Our debt isn't whatever, it's double. Oh, no. Well, that's double what we needed last time. Why is this in Gmod? Sounds like someone isn't responsible with money. No one asked you, ship. In fact, that reminds me. Olimar Louie told me about your dark secret. He told me all about the... Oh, yeah. It was all just a cover-up since you ate the carrot. I'd fire you if I could afford to, but instead I'll make Louie your new superior... What? Wait, what? Louie gets reprimanded, but now he's the superior? What? Already more production quality than the freaking 2 Squared I played. This Kerbal Space Program. Haven't seen that game in forever. Yeah, turn this volume down slightly. Get your mouse off the screen, you jerk! I like that, that's funny. More production quality than Pikmin 2 Squared. Why is Louie in command this time around? He's a dumbass. Why do we care about Louie? Okay, yeah, I don't know anything about 251, other than the fact that that's the guy who made Pikmin 2 Squared's first ROM hack. So, Louie, you call that complete disaster piloting? Where did you learn to fly? I wonder if it's supposed to be a reference to that old Atari Jaguar game. Thanks to your flying skills, Olimar fell out of his cockpit. It's not a cockpit, is it, if he's not in the controls? Wouldn't it just be like an extra seat? Maybe they're just called cockpits, I don't know. Who knows where he landed? Olimar was much better pilot. He never crashed. This region seems rather familiar. Have we explored here before? You could have used a better shade of green. No, surely not. Yeah, this is supposed to just be like a revamp of the game. I don't know. Wait, are those yellow Pikmin? You know, we sure do have good luck with them being so close by. What? This did come out before Squared, so Louie's quest hasn't happened yet. Louie, I'm sure you know to use your whistle so they join your side. What? Don't play games with me, Louie. You saw those same Pikmin on your last visit. I mean, let's be honest, Louie is the kind of guy who just gets baked on weed. He was probably higher than a goddamn kite the last time he was here. Promise nothing bad will happen if you whistle them, okay? Okay. And there's Olimar. He can't actually eat the Pikmin, so everything's safe. Where am I? Oh, the yellow onion is... That's the final cave, I think, right? Or at least right there is the final cave. That's the Dream Den. What the hell? Little bit of an error there, buddy. You forgot to, remove that. Yeah, this is... I don't want to judge it too badly. This was the guy's first, or girl, I don't know. It was their first ROM hack, so I don't want to judge them too badly. Everyone deserves a little bit of a chance. Although, mind you, Pikmin squared, like, I bash it. It wasn't the worst thing. Really? Why are you... Enemies don't normally spawn when you can't, like, on the first day, unless you actively can get to them. Oh yeah, there's the Withering Dweevil. No, yeah, I guess maybe I meant to fight that big Bulbor later. Why are we zooming in on the leaf? See? I told you nothing bad would happen. Now you can use them to fight and do other menial work. You know, this is the first visit where we found yellow Pikmin before red Pikmin. I wonder where the red ones could be. Dead. Dead in a ditch. Their gambling problem got the better of them. Can't do anything with that. This bag is probably... not good enough. Well. Captain Louie. I just managed to reconnect Olimar. He seems to be doing alright. Mario music? Am I gonna get in trouble? I hope not. Why do I have to call you Captain anyway? I miss when Olimar was Captain. You fooled the president, but you aren't fooling me. If only he would listen to me. He? Husbando? Your president? I don't know. Really? You're not gonna give me, like, a Q-tip to push the button? I just have to magically know to push the button? Olimar, are you alright? Falling so far like that couldn't have felt good. I mock him for having a spelling error in his thing, and then I misread a basic word. Well, not really basic, and this font eyes look like L's, but... Well, at least that conveniently placed paper bag broke your fall. Haha. Speaking of paper bags, there's a big one blocking you off to getting to us. You have to crush it with Pikmin so we can reunite. For the people who haven't played Pikmin 1, I guess. Or 2. I know what this guy's gimmick is. This is a new Dweevil called a Withering Dweevil. It's basically just a, it's a Withering Blowhog. Oh, damn. Whooping my ass, apparently. Apparently its withering effect lasts longer than it quite possibly should. Come here, Dweevil. Get away! Okay, Dweevil's dead. What's with the ducks? Do 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 do. This is Yoshi's Island, I think. The music. Olimar, it's the yellow onion. I sure hope it gives you Pikmin seeds like usual. A Pikmin seed like usual. Any second now. Would have been funny if it was a red. Actually, it would have been funny if this onion was red, but you get yellow Pikmin. Why? I get that they just swapped the mod, like they put Olimar's model on Louie, Louie's model on Olimar, but why? You could have put him on a conveniently placed rock. Well, that's a relief. Wait, Captain Olimar, what are you doing with your eyes? I thought that was Louie's. Oh, okay. Well, it looks wrong when you do it, so please stop. Anyway, that sprout, or pluck that, wait, anyway, that sprout, did he say pluck that sprout, or just anyway that sprout? No. No pluck-a-phone, I guess? Oh, okay. Yeah, we're just gonna skip the cutscene. How heavy is this bag? 100? No, 40. That's a Wollywog. I don't appreciate Wollywogs being next to base. I don't like the sound these things make. You gonna give me the cutscene of the pellet going in? Yeah. I guess we gotta cover the basis for the people who haven't played the game before. Although, why would you be playing a ROM hack of a game you've not played, but... Olimar, the Pikmin carried a pellet to the onion and it spread a seed. What's that, Olimar? So what have you been here twice already? It's very important info. Yeah, okay. So, nice little convenient way to explain. Gerudo Valley? Oh, okay. I mean, I won't say no to Gerudo Valley. It's not a bad song. Although I could do without this toy box rendition of it. Do 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 do. I forgot, yeah, Pikmin will go freaking a country mile. Can I collect you guys? Yeah, they go a country mile if you throw them while moving. Okay. Notice this doesn't have Pikmin Squared's nice addition of you just have to push the button once, and it'll just auto-pluck. Okay. Okay, so it knows better. It knows that I could have tried to get this earlier. Man, why is this game like Mario music? Hold on, this looks like one of the items we collected here last time. So what the president said is true. After all the treasures we scavenged here last time, now we have to collect even more of them? Well, we have a lot of work to do. Then don't we? We better get moving with our collecting. No. Screw you. I want to listen to the nice, like the terrible, yet nice, Gerudo Valley music box. Because, yeah, this sounds really weird. The Gerudo Valley music box. Although I'm not gonna sit here and mock the guy, or mock the person just yet. Do I have to hold the button, or do I have to repeatedly tap it? Because I don't want to keep tapping it. I'm gonna break my controller. Okay. What game was that theme from? I know it was Mario, but... No. No, that wasn't Mario. That was, Is that one of the Final Fantasy? That was an RPG, I think. I've played it. I think I have it on the channel. Or it might have been Mario. I don't remember. I don't like the Mario games all too much. There's a couple that I do enjoy, but Mario just isn't for me for the most part. Olimar, Captain Louie. You're reunited at last. This has been a troublesome start to our trip. You know, all this feels rather familiar. Didn't we have to reunite the same way last visit? Regardless, let's see what we can do now that we're all together again. It's just the two of us. Oh, is it Gerudo Valley proper now? How many? Five. 5 for a baby Bulbor? What the hell? That's nuts! Also, I was gonna say this is just the landing site from Pikmin 1, but then it occurred to me that yes, it literally is. Because if you don't know, Pikmin 1, or Pikmin 2 reuses Pikmin 1's areas. So that's the area when you come back, it has the 3 big pellets and all the posies. The ship crashes there. There's nothing there usually, other than like a couple pellets. There's like a 5 pellet there that you get with a 1. The red onion's usually like right there. You push the box out of the way. This is where the engine was. You go up here. The Mamuta and the Gulix are here. This is the Pearly Clam Clamps. But then over here is the final trial. So you land here. This is where you have to blow up the bridge, blow up the wall, make the bridge, do all that stuff, fight the Emperor Bulblax. So the game does it does use all the old terrain stuff. Buds? Not flowers? The Pikmin that drank the nectar have matured. Hold on, shouldn't have become a flower Pikmin? This one's only a bud. Could the effects of nectar be weaker than usual? Oh yeah, what the hell? But are they just as easy to get their, or to lose their flowers? That is the real question. That is the real question. Are they just as quick to lose their flowers? Meanwhile, apparently the apocalypse is happening outside of my house because there's been police sirens and fire alarms and all that stuff going on constantly all day. I know I get the word, like, tornado warning, but good grief, 70? You mean 70? Well, I guess this bag is where I gotta go next time, which means I gotta deal with the frog. Oh. Okay. Why? I mean, I know that it's the carrying music, but why is it so much louder? The freaking big band has gotten involved. Weird little crop circles on the ground. Rain Grenade. What was that song? It sounded like it could have been from a Mario game. Expensive-ass pinecone, though. Sure enough, this is indeed the exact same Confier Spire that we collected last time. Although it is the same item from last time, I've decided I'll give it a new name. There's no end to my treasure naming skills. Well, anyways, it's about time we head off now, isn't it? No. I mean, if you want to stay here and deal with the nocturnal creatures, be my guest. Do I have enough battery for one more day? Hopefully. Yeah, 48%. Yeah, should be good for a day. Really? They're like extra long, extra version of the song is just... It cuts itself off. God, that's a lot of painted bulb orbs. I did look at the wiki for this game to see if there was anything I needed to know. So I do know a couple of the enemy names. Like, those are called dwarf painted bulb orbs. So I doubt Tataka's song is going to play if I sit on a cave-in screen, so... I hope I don't have to worry about that. It might be a special song, who knows? I see you found one of the treasures you had collected last journey. Well done. Perhaps we can really somehow collect the money. Good luck, Captain Louie. Oh, excuse me. Really? Astral Observatory? Ew, but a terrible rendition of it. Ew. Get lost. It's terrible. Grand Grenade. The ship's log. So I find myself returning this planet once again with Olimar and Louie. This time I'll be taking the role of writing about our collected treasures. I was expecting Olimar to resist me on this, but he seems fine with me having less work, or with having less work to do here. Our last journey really didn't allow me to express myself for who I really am. I may just be a machine, but I was programmed with personality. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I don't know if I actually need to care too much about the details here. Here's another creature I never saw in my last visit. I saw many dweevils. I never saw one like this. It appears to release a chemical that kills Pikmin's flower on the spot. If I remember correctly, I saw a blowhog that did something similar in the past. While it's the first dweevil I've seen that can't directly harm our Pikmin, it's still quite troublesome. Yeah, so I don't need to actually worry too much about this. On our last journey, I wrote about the creatures we saw from a biological perspective, but this time I'd rather write about them based on some observations I've made. This bulborb is interesting, since I never saw it on our last journey. It is purple and green... yeah, whatever. There's probably nothing really important in that. Okay, do I have one more day's worth of charge? Yeah, it's gone down 2%. I think I can do one more. I do want to give the, like, I want to beat this, but I do want to give it as much of a shot as I could. That was a fast loading screen. My lord. I respect that if that was actually a thing they did. Oh, did I skip the dialogue? Oh, I have to one by one at this time. I gotta remember, yeah, Pikmin 2 squared, or Pikmin 1 squared, or whatever the heck. That came out after this one, a good couple of years after, so I have to remember, I gotta not judge this one based on that one. That would be horribly unfair. That wouldn't be fair to the ROM hack, really, if I judged it based on the accomplishments of the ones that came after. Well, if the rocks are going to be such a issue this time around... Oh man, that day timer went by quickly, eh? Why? Oh, enemy. Oh, Olimar punches. Why are you guys going this way? What? Oh, poor pathing, okay. From what I've seen of people making ROM hacks for this game, changing the pathing is not, like, easy in the slightest for the Pikmin. Because the Pikmin have a very weird pathing AI. Where was the other two plants that I saw? There was two buds that, or like a bud that wasn't fully grown yet. Oh, whoops. 15. Can I get more than... No. Where's Olimar? Here he is. The ducks. Also, yeah, that day timer, my god. Like, just building up the Pikmin... Actually, I guess, to be fair, day 2 is usually very slow, so... Okay. Okay. I don't think that was enough to get everything, like all of them flowered, but... I wonder what would have happened if I used the glitch. Hmm? What? Oh, is it this guy? Is he going to be a nuisance? Why? Does he make... I think he was making ink. Oh, so do you... Yeah, you're probably based on the, Probably linked on that other one. But I want to check, where's the first cave? Like, there's got to be a cave somewhere around here, right? Oh, really? I lost a Pikmin already? I want to check. Is the cave up here? Or would this be something unrelated? Okay, nothing. This isn't really anything I need to worry about. I mean, I'll take it. If I don't have to worry about it, I'll be fine with it. I mean, it looks like it's just the exit spout, but it also does look like, how Pikmin 2 normally had, like, the berry plants out of their way. Like, in order to really farm the berries in Pikmin 2, you basically had to go out of your way to get them. Only like 2 of you guys working on this gate? What are you guys doing? Anyone stuck anywhere? Nope. Yeah, I don't exactly care too much about that, those berry plants. I'm sure spicy spray would be nice, but I don't know if I actually, like, genuinely care enough to try to farm them. Especially because of, big and purple next to it. Yeah, that's from something. What is that from? Oh, Dragon Quest. That's what that's from. That's the level up sound. I think, right? Or, no, it might be Mario, because I think that's the level up theme for a Mario board in Fortune Street. Well done. It still amazes me just how strong the Pikmin are. Why can't you two be such dedicated workers? You could really learn a thing or two. Check my percent. 40? 40? Okay. Save save pretty much constantly. That's a withering blowhog. Bastard. Okay. Yeah, I think I want to try to worry about finding a cave. Okay. You know what?